Hey friends, welcome into another video. Today I wanted to talk about something that, well, this is not Dead by Daylight related, but this is something I kind of care about, and this is, which makes it sound like I don't care about DBD, which, guilty. I've said for a while I wanted to make non-DBD videos in addition to all the DBD videos, just so I could kind of diversify the content and keep new things coming out for you. And I found one today that I really want to talk about. I found a video that really kind of struck me as being interesting, and I thought that it would be possible that you guys would enjoy watching this as well. Maybe not. Maybe this is something that's like, hey, food, don't do that again. Go back to DBD exclusively. And if that's the case, that's the case, and we can certainly go from there. But this is something I kind of, I don't know, it annoys me. It annoys me because one thing I've always been very passionate about in gaming is that I want as many people to be able to experience great games as possible. I don't want to put artificial walls between different gamers. And I know the term gamer, right, has kind of become cringe in its own right, but I don't want to put walls between different gamers just for the sake of having walls. I want people to be able to enjoy the games they want to enjoy, and that's something I care about. And it's something that, unfortunately, it seems like console fanboys are still caught up on. And when I say console fanboys, I don't want to do too much mudslinging here, but I don't know another way to describe these people. These are people who are still caught in basically the time of life where they lived with their parents and whatnot, and you actually cared about these things, and you'd go to school, and oh well, Caleb has a PlayStation, but Bennett has an Xbox, and I don't know which one I'm going to get so I can play with them. And it was just this childish shit that people did because they were kids, and kids like to get territorial about things. But nowadays, you still have these people. You still have people who are out here and they're still saying, no, you can't play with my toys. They're my toys. And that shit drives me crazy, man. That shit is so pathetic. And while it doesn't take much to set off the whole crowd of console fanboys, one thing I've noticed is that here lately, as somebody who does not have a side, right? I don't have a side because, frankly, I own an Xbox One, I own a PS4. I don't have either of the new gen consoles because most of the time, I found I'm just playing on my PC. It's just easier for me. It's where most of my friends are. And honestly, it's really hard for me to go back to the frame rates of consoles. That's not a dig, by the way. I think consoles are great. When my little brother came to town for Christmas break, we played on the Xbox a little bit, and it was fun to just kick back and play with him. So I think there's definitely a place for consoles. I'm not coming at this as a PC fanboy. I'm coming at this saying I want people to be able to enjoy what they enjoy, and I think that's great. But I think it's really sad when you have to hog what you have and you throw some kind of temper tantrum just because people get something that you don't want them to have, right? And as I already mentioned, it doesn't take a lot to set these PC fanboys off, these Xbox fanboys, these PlayStation fanboys, whatever fanboy you're talking about. It doesn't take a lot to set somebody off. And in the case of console fanboys, especially PlayStation fanboys, they have really been having a rough time lately. They have been having a really rough time because Sony is kind of sitting there just doing Sony things while Microsoft goes out and monopolizes the gaming space. It wasn't a big deal, remember, when they bought Bethesda. Oh, that's not a big deal. Who needs Bethesda, right? Who cares about, small little game franchises like The Elder Scrolls and Fallout? Who cares, We didn't even want those anyway. And then, they just kind of kept rolling with that, I generally agreed that it wasn't that big of a deal in the long run. I mean, it's, look, those are great games, and if they choose to go exclusive with them, I think that sucks, because I want everybody to be able to play them, but what decision they make is the decision they make. And now, of course, the big bombshell news is that Microsoft has acquired Activision Blizzard, giving them ownership of properties such as World of Warcraft, Overwatch, Call of Duty, and a lot more. This is a really big deal. This is a massive purchase. And by the way, the one thing I don't hear getting brought up a lot that's actually maybe the most lucrative thing in there is Candy Crush. And I know people are gonna laugh because Candy Crush, like, come on, dude, come on. And as much as I hate it, and as much as you hate it, mobile games are where the money is right now. So I actually think that Candy Crush probably played a considerable role in this purchase. And again, that's not. I'm not here to campaign for Microsoft, right? I don't love the monopoly they're building up, but I thought that was funny that I don't hear people talking about Candy Crush very much, but like, that's a big part of this. It really is. Is it really a video game? I don't think so, but it's not really for me to say. But yeah, they're gonna make a lot of money off of that. All of that to say, obviously, this has really risen up in the PlayStation fanboy community, and people are fucking fuming. You have people out here molding at the fact that not only does Bethesda now belong to Microsoft, not only does Activision Blizzard belong to Microsoft, but this news about Activision Blizzard going to Microsoft came at a time during the same week when God of War came to the Steam store and PC players were able to play it. And you have so many people out here. I was watching, there's this one absolutely dog water creator, Amazing Lucas, and he basically was passing it off as sloppy seconds. And that seems to be the general sentiment is, oh yes, get our crumbs, get our crumbs. And it's just the most pathetic shit ever. But we're not here to talk about Lucas today because frankly, I thought about doing a video on him, but dude, it is hard to sit through his videos. It is the cringiest shit you're ever gonna see. Instead, we are going to go with a person named Supa that is S-U-P-A Nova. And before anybody says it, firstly, I don't want anybody in my really, really small community to go and send any shit this guy's way. This is just, this is more critiquing the ideas than the person, right? And also, he's got about 12,000 more subs than I do, so this is definitely punching up. This is in no way encouraging hate towards him. This is just depicting the ideas I don't like. So if we go on and we go with his video here, right? It already starts with a little clip with PC port beggars being put in their place. I'm gonna skip it because it uses, firstly, it uses copyrighted material, but then secondly, it uses the N-word a lot, and I do not want to get in trouble for that. So, would I probably be fine playing a cartoon? Yeah, you know, maybe, but, you know, why risk it, right? So let me make sure I have this, we're gonna have it on normal speed, but I'll probably speed it up as we go. Let's go on and hear what Supanova Games has to say about PlayStation games coming to the PC, and let me explain why I have a problem with what he's gonna say after he says it. I mean, all right, you know, I'm in no position to judge intros. Like, I'm not even a Switch channel, and mine has a Switch on it, so like, what the fuck do I have to say, right?
What's happening, guys? Supernova here, back with another video. This one shouldn't be too long, because there's really not a whole lot to say about
yeah, it's
this
20
topic.
minutes.
Now, this topic is actually a couple days old, but I want to make a video about
Alright,
something.
fuck it, I gotta speed this up.
About Frosk, because everybody's making those videos.
Which is a side note, does anyone watch my videos not sped up? Because if you do, God bless you. Like, if you're not watching mine at least 1.5, I don't know what you're doing.
Now, and I already made mine. I do want to say, though, that I saw a video of this bitch legit saying that she is the Brad Pitt of
oh, yeah, hold up. He talked shit about some Microsoft woman for a little bit. That's not the point here.
Should now release day and date on PC.
There we go. Day and date. That's the term you're going to hear a lot here is, should you have games that release on the PC and the PlayStation same time, day and date? I'm going to go and give you a spoiler and let you know that no, he does not think so.
And inside you're like, fucking no!
Now, let me be clear about something.
Apparently, Bill Burr agrees. This guy likes to do his cutaways. He's like the fucking Family Guy of YouTube.
As a PlayStation owner and someone who's owned every generation of PlayStation, including the PS5, I have zero problems with PlayStation games going to PC. However, I'm only okay with it when those games have been on the PlayStation platform exclusively for at least a couple of years.
Yeah. Okay, so yeah, it's the whole thing, right? It's nothing that you say before the word but matters, right? It's, oh, I have no problem with these things coming to the PC, right? I have no problem. However, I mean, that however was a pretty big deal there, because what he's going to do here is he's going to go back and he's going to invalidate it, right? I don't mind things coming to the PC. Like, I don't mind you having the toy, but only if I get to play with it first and brag about it. Only if I get to throw it out of my tram before you get it. Then you can have it. It's sad, man.
For example, God of War. God of War is just now coming to PC. It is 2022. That game released back in 2018. That's 4 years. If games
Math
that are 4
checks
years old
out.
want to release on PC, I don't have a problem with that. If games that are 2-3 years old want to release on PC, I have no problem with that.
What about same day?
Not really, because I believe that PlayStation exclusives should be only on PlayStation platforms. However, I understand.
But why? Why do you want exclusives? Can you make any case for this outside of the fact that you want to show off that you have something other people do not have? Is there any reason, I mean legitimately any good reason you can give as to why you should want exclusives outside of being able to look at other people on Twitter and say, neener, I have something you don't? I mean, why else would exclusives matter? We're past that stage, boss. We're past that stage in the whole console war thing.
And business, and if games want to go to PC 2, 3, 4 years after they were released exclusively for a PlayStation console, I don't have a problem with that. That being said, releasing a PlayStation game day and date on PC and PlayStation console, no sir, you can go fuck yourself. Why?
See, that's what I'm talking about, like this attitude, right? This entitlement that, oh no, wait, you want a game when I get the game? You can go fuck yourself. Like, that's so sad, dude. That's so sad. Look, I am not going to assume anything about this guy's personal life. And I'm not, because again, this isn't a personal hit piece. This is criticizing the ideas here. But people who carry these ideas, what has gone wrong here? Duder, come on. What happened to sharing is caring? What happened to the golden rule? Do unto others. Why are you wanting to hide? Why are you wanting to keep these things, hide these things away, that is? Why are you trying to hide the things you have so that the rest of the outside world can't play them? Like, look, like I've mentioned, I play PC almost exclusively now. And if a game came out on PC and it was perfectly capable of running on any other system, like even something as, you know, generally underpowered as the Switch, and they were like, hey, food, make the choice. Do other people get to play this? It's not just a yes, it's a hell yes. Yes, let other people play it, because my life is not determined by how I feel about console exclusives. It's just sad, man. Come on, I'm pulling for you.
Because that's pretty much what they're telling me. I just invested $500 in a next-generation console called the PlayStation 5. I handed PlayStation $500 in order to get their next-generation console, to experience the next generation of their games. And they're going to go ahead and make those games for the PC guys at the same time? Those PC guys didn't pay the money for these games.
Well, actually, we do pay money if we get the game. Yeah, so you see, if I go to Steam, I think right now God of War is like $40 or $50. And if I pay for that, I am actually paying the money for the game. So that's just not accurate right there. That's actually just a bit of a misunderstanding.
I paid them money. I paid the $500 for a PS5 to play next.
You paid $500 for the piece of plastic sitting in your living room. That's what you paid $500 for. And look, I understand by calling it a piece of plastic, you're going to think I'm attacking your console. No, play it, enjoy it, do what you want with it. But you paid for the console. Anything beyond that is something you're going to have to pay for again. It's something that anyone else should be capable of paying for. I looked at the Xbox, I looked at the PlayStation, and I said those are not worth $500. That was my personal opinion. I did not want to pay that money for those consoles. I didn't think it was a worthwhile investment. However, God of War, that looks like a worthwhile investment. I'll pay for that. It looks fun. I just don't get where you think that by buying a PlayStation 5, you have bought exclusives. Do you think Sony is loyal to you? Do you think Microsoft is loyal to Xbox players? Do you think that, what, fucking Steam is loyal to PC players? Dude, this is America. They're loyal to the dollar. Get with it, dude.
Next generation PlayStation games. Why the fuck should PC guys get those games at the same time that I do? Why?
Because we'll pay for them just like you.
Was there for me to hand them my $500? They owe the PC guys nothing.
They owe you nothing. They owe the only people they owe, if they being Sony, is the publishers that they're paying to make their games, right? That's the only people they owe anything. They don't owe you anything. Where is this entitlement coming from? And see, that's why I wanted to make this video, because I see this entitlement from so many people. And a big shout out to Griffin Gaming. He actually made a video on this, and I was watching the first, like, I don't know, like 2 minutes of it, or I was like, oh, damn, I gotta make a video on this. This is nuts, because this is exactly what I've been waiting for. This is a video that shows exactly what I have a problem with in the gaming community. So shout out to Griffin Gaming. His whole shtick is calling out these man babies who get all caught up in the console wars. It's not really a thing that I see my channel turning into, but who knows? You know, you never know where life's gonna take you. But go to Griffin Gaming if you want to watch more of this. But yeah, I get so tired of this. Oh, you don't owe the PC players anything. You're right, they don't. They don't owe you anything either.
They owe me. I'm the one that gave them money.
No.
I'm the one that bought their console.
No.
They owe me games.
No.
The PC guys aren't owned fuck all.
Nobody's
so
owned
to even
fuck
have
all.
A conversation.
Look, here's another thing. I'm promise I'm gonna stop trying to pause every 2 seconds. You are owed to use his term, fuck all in life. You're owed jack shit. Nobody's owed anything. Even things that's like, oh, we're all owed basic human decency. Why? Why? Why are you owed that? Am I saying don't be decent to people? No. Don't walk around like you're owed it. What the fuck? Who do you think you are? Nobody's owed anything, dude. Come on now.
About releasing games day and date on PS5 and PC, to me, is absolutely fucking ludicrous, and honestly, a big middle finger to me as a PlayStation fan and user. Because like I said, I'm investing money into their ecosystem. I'm investing money into their products, into their hardware.
And are you going to stop? Are you going to stop if they port to the Xbox? If they port to the PC? Are you going to stop? Because that's the question, right? You are already bought and sold. Do you not understand that, my dude? Do you not understand that this mindset that has infested the PC, the Xbox, the PlayStation, the Nintendo, the fanboys, the people who are so passionate about the way they play games instead of the games they play, they have been infected with brain worms, dude. This is pathetic. You're not gonna walk away. So stop talking like you are. Come on now.
Only for them to go ahead and make games for guys over there who don't deserve shit from them. I'm the one giving them money.
Don't deserve
I'm
shit.
the one buying these games. I'm the one who's bought these games in the past.
What a shitty fucking attitude he has. This is such a shitty attitude. This is such entitled bullshit, man. I hate this shit. This is, by the way, this is when people talk about things wrong with gaming. This is what I wish people would talk about. This is what I wish they would hit on. I wish people would hit on these types of mindsets. This gatekeeping that goes on within gaming. Gaming is meant to be fun, dude. Have fun with it.
So, again, this idea of having these games day and date, to me, is ridiculous. It really is. And I know some people out there are going to be like, yo, Supernova, that's a little bit selfish. What about them?
It is selfish. I don't know how you're going to get around saying it's like, oh, it's not selfish. Of course it's selfish. Of course you're being selfish. You are absolutely 100%. This is what selfishness is. This is definitional selfishness. You were saying, I want something, and not only do I want it, I want other people to not be able to have it until I say they can. Why? Because I spent my money on a $500 piece of plastic. Dumb. Got brain worms, dude.
And what about the PC guys? Why can't they get the games too? Because for me, to me, they're the equivalent of Gaspar Gomez and the Diaz brothers. And you know what, Tony? Tony, go ahead and tell the ladies and gentlemen what we think about Gaspar Gomez and the Diaz brothers.
Fuck Gaspar Gomez and fuck the fucking Diaz brothers. Fuck them all. I buried those cockroaches.
Thanks, Tony.
Okay. Yeah, so you got some anger. Okay, you're mad. You're mad about something. You're mad that... I think the thing you're forgetting here, right, is in Scarface, he's talking about other drug dealers. You're talking about other people who want to play video games. You fucking psycho.
Yes, fuck them. Bottom line, fuck them. Now, I understand the thought process...
By the way, do you not remember earlier in the video? Anybody here still remember when he was like, oh, I don't have a problem with games going to PC. And now he's on the whole, oh, fuck them, they're owed fuck all. The true colors are showing here.
Oh, well, that's additional revenue that PlayStation Studios can, generate in
Very
order to
true.
put into their next game. Totally understand that, and I'm fine with that. But again, for me, this needs to be years after the game released exclusively for a PlayStation platform. Like, for example, Horizon Forbidden West. If Horizon Forbidden West releases exclusively on PS4 and PS5, like it is, let it run its course for 2-3 years. After the amount of money you can possibly generate from
but what
the
do you care, dude?
Then
what do you
release
care?
to PC. You've already made all the money you're going to make on the consoles. Now, open up the taps to the PC market. That way, you're still generating that additional revenue from the PC market, while at the same time giving those...
I didn't know you could customize what the boy wears. That's...
who gave you money for PlayStation consoles the thing that they are owed, the things that they deserve for investing in your ecosystem and from purchasing your consoles.
Again, with this talk of what's owed.
You both make the PlayStation fans happy, as well as
Dude,
get that additional revenue from the PC market. But to do it all at the same time, day and date, nope, no sir, no thank you. And the other big reason why I don't like this idea is the reason why PlayStation first-party games and PlayStation exclusives always look and run so good is because those studios are developing that game for specific hardware. And
yeah, I don't know where he's getting this whole, like, oh, it's not going to look good if you put it on PC. Like, look, I'm not one of these PC Master Race guys, but come on. If we want to talk about graphics, let's be real. Come on now. Let's be honest. I played on Xbox for most of my life growing up, and the only time I ever only played anything else would be, I guess, I guess like I played the Uncharted games and stuff like that, right? And the original God of War games. Yeah, I don't know, man. I've seen the graphics of the PlayStation and of the Xbox, and dude, just the frame rates alone make the PC the superior graphical experience. This isn't me fanboying either. If you want to pull for, I mean not pull for, if you want to play on, Xbox or, you know, PlayStation or the Switch or whatever, you want to play on your phone, go for it. Go for it. But come on, let's not tell blatant lies here.
They're doing that. They're able to get the absolute maximum amount they can out of that console, right? Look at the games at the end of console generations. Look at The Last of Us back in 2013 on PS3.
Yeah, but the consoles are weaker.
On PS4. The studios were able to wring out every last drop of power that console had to offer because that game was made specifically to run and play on that specific piece of hardware. It's the same reason why iPhones run so well, because iOS is made specifically for their hardware. Where Android has to be able to fit a bajillion different types of devices with different setups, iOS only has to fit a few. Now, right now, the way things have been with consoles, the console exclusive games from first party are focusing just on that hardware. If we're going to start making games that are day and date on PC and
yeah,
console,
see, okay, he's just, this is such a nothing point. I want to skip ahead, see if he actually talks about something worthwhile.
it should work in my opinion. Again, this is my opinion. I'm not a game developer. I'm not a coder. This is just my opinion.
That
The
much
game
is
should be made
obvious.
and optimized specifically for the PlayStation console. Then, after a couple of years, you port that game. If we're going to be doing this day and date shit, that's no longer going to be the case, and I do not like that. I'm sorry, I don't like that.
Yeah, that's the whole thing, right? You're mad. You don't like that. Look, we've picked up on that. You do not like when other people get to play with your toys before you were ready for them to get to play with your toys. You want it to be when you yard sale them, and it's like, well, I don't care about that anymore. That's when you want people to get to play with your things. And again, this is not about Supernova. This is about every fanboy out there who thinks that whatever system they play on is the only one that should get exclusives. Exclusives are fucking dumb. It's so dumb. This is an artificial divide used to keep idiots at each other's throats so that they will go out and drop megabucks, right? They'll use all their Robux on things that don't matter just to prove that they support their piece of plastic of choice. It's dumb.
Idea. Call me selfish. I don't give a fuck. I'm
Are
paying money for their
selfish.
consoles.
You
I
are
want
selfish
games that are made
though,
specifically
right?
for the
Right.
console I paid money for. End of story. I also love how all of a sudden all these PC Master Race guys, who for years claimed that
Hey, wait, that's not me.
they don't give a shit about console games because they're the PC Master Race, this, that, and the other thing. Now that they're getting a taste of greatness in God of War, all of a sudden they want all these PlayStation games to come to.
That's actually a good point. We never had a great game on PC until this came along, and that's pretty irrefutable logic there. But hey, I guess to be a little more serious, I never once in my life. Now again, I'm not saying there's nobody. I'm not saying there's no idiot out there, no single-celled fucking troglodyte out there who was saying, oh, well, there aren't even good games on consoles. But yeah, most people, the overwhelming majority of people who are on PC understand that there are some really, really, really good games on consoles. And we're glad to take them. We're glad to have them. We're glad to play them.
PC. And the thing is like, no. If you want to play these games, get a PS5 or get a PS4. That should be the case, right? It should be like, oh, if you want to play these PlayStation exclusive games.
So see, here's an issue with this, right? You want me to spend, in addition to, like, when a new game comes out, $60 to $70, right? In addition to that, you think I should have to spend $500 plus to get this stupid console that's going to take up space in my living room, which already has too much shit in it, because I'm not a neat person. You want me to spend money on that? Come on, dude. Come on, look. It's like the example I gave earlier. Let's say a new game came out tomorrow, and it was a PC exclusive, and it's the greatest game ever. If you said, hey, I wish I could play this on PlayStation, I'd say, yeah, I wish you could too. I really hope that it comes to PlayStation, and the sooner the better. I just don't understand the selfishness, dude. It's so dumb.
Games, you have two options. Either you buy a PlayStation console, or you wait and hope that you get a port of that game, right? That should be the only options that exist.
The arrogance, man, the arrogance. Oh, you just wait, and you hope that we give this to you. Your decision, brainlet.
A day and date release, again, doesn't make any sense. It also is not going to help sell consoles by telling PC gamers, yo, if you want to play the sequel to this God of War you're playing right now, if you want to play God of War Ragnarok, you better go get yourself a PS4, PS5.
What's funny is the implied thing that I know he's not intending to imply. What's being implied here is that there is no reason at all to buy a PlayStation or Xbox, except for exclusives. And if you take away the exclusives, people are just gonna stay on PC. It's this it's this defeatist mentality where you're kind of saying like, oh, well, we're not actually offering that much, and if you take away our exclusives, we have nothing. Like, okay, so firstly, that's not true, right? Consoles are going to keep selling because the more casual gamers especially don't do it on PC. It's just not really a thing yet, because to get a good PC, you got to spend more. And that's kind of quite the barrier to entry, right? I know people who have told me, these are people in my personal life, they're not like major gamers or something, they just enjoy playing games occasionally. They say, look, I wish I could afford to get into PC gaming, but it was a lot cheaper for me to get an Xbox, a lot cheaper to get a PlayStation, so I play on that. And I think that's great. That's one reason I love consoles. I think it's great that in the very least they can be this entry point for people. And if you want to make it your whole thing where you just play nothing but Xbox or PlayStation, that's fine too. But you are implying that if you take out the exclusives, all of a sudden there's no reason to play on them anymore. And that's not accurate. That's just not true. And if that were true, why are you fighting for exclusives? Wouldn't you be fighting not to have exclusives? Because if that's the only reason to buy a console, wouldn't you want to be able to play exclusives on the superior hardware? Like, I don't understand this argument. I don't think he realizes he's making this argument, but he absolutely is.
Because it's not coming to PC anytime soon. That's how you sell additional console. And I know a bunch of PC guys out there are going to be like, listen, Supernova, PC guys don't give a fuck about the PlayStation console. They're not going to buy a PlayStation console anyway.
Boom. Precisely.
Well, and again, I have to say, fuck them. Then fuck them. If they don't want to buy PlayStation consoles to play PlayStation exclusive games, then fuck them. They don't get to play those games, right?
Except we do now, so.
And the thing is, like, even if you're right that these PC guys are never going to buy consoles, well, guess what? If you just hand them the games anyway, they're sure as shit never going to buy the consoles. There's a chance that someone playing God of War right now on PC may be like, holy fuck, this game is amazing. Ragnarok comes out this year? Oh no, I need to play that game as soon as it comes out. I need to get me either a PS4 or a PS5 because I'm not trying to wait years to play a PC port of that game, right?
I mean, no, I'm cool. I generally consider myself somewhat patient, so I can wait personally, but I guess his case here is like, hey, you're going to get the impulsive buyers, which, cool.
That is a possibility. Are a majority of PC gamers going to do that? Maybe not. Who knows? But if you just give them an out, of course they're not going to buy the consoles. If you give them reasons to not buy the console, guess what? They're not going to buy the console. If you give them reasons to buy the console...
Yeah, but what if they weren't going to buy it anyway? That's just silly, man. That's a bad point.
Is PlayStation just giving them reasons to not buy the console? It's the same reason PC guys aren't buying Xboxes. Why should they? Why would they? They get all the games day and date in Game Pass. Xbox gives them no reason.
Hell yeah. And by the way, Game Pass is awesome. I love Game Pass, dude. Game Pass has been such a blessing. I mean, I get to play a lot of games for $15 a month. This is really one of those things that, like, I'm suspicious of Microsoft, and I think they're giving us this awesome deal so they can kind of widen the gap between them and the competition. And then obviously they're gonna do what all monopolies do and start penny pinching. But dude, I can't lie. For the time being, I am biting the forbidden fruit. I am taking that temptation. Game Pass is really cool.
Reason to purchase an Xbox, so guess what? They don't. Now, if there was some amazing Xbox game that was coming out soon, which right now there really aren't any, but if there was, and it was only going to come out on Xbox console, and PC guys were going to have to wait years to maybe get a port, there's a chance they may go out and buy an Xbox to play those games. But with the games just releasing day and date in the Game Pass, Xbox gives them no reason to buy a console. That is fucking stupid. Always give them the option to buy the console. Give them a...
Yeah, he said earlier in this that he understands business. I'm starting to question that. I'm starting to have my doubts, right? This is where I need to do like him, and I need to do a little cutaway to some kind of clip about people, you know, people doubting it, because this is... come on, dude. This is nutty. Come on, you're smarter than this. I know you're smarter than this.
A reason to buy the console. They don't have to, but at least give them a reason to buy one. I don't understand this mentality of, nah, fuck it. We'll just give them everything. Nah, fuck it. Because Xbox...
Yeah, fuck it. Why give people something, you know? Like, why would you ever give someone something? This is like... this is hyper-capitalism. This is... What, you wanna... This is... You wanna go to the park? And you wanna look at a duck? Ron Swanson style. Put a quarter in, then you can look at the duck. Don't give people shit. Come on now.
Own the software to the PC guys, and by selling hardware to the PC guys. But right now, all they're doing is selling them Game Pass. And this is not the road I want PlayStation to go down. I want PlayStation to at least give the PC guys a reason to buy PlayStation. And not just say, hey guys, here's all the games you don't need.
Yeah, but what if they were never going to? You keep not addressing that, except to say, fuck them. And if that's your approach, it's no wonder why Sony doesn't listen to your opinions.
Need a PlayStation, because to me that's fucking stupid. And honestly, anyone arguing for PlayStation to put its games on PC day and date, anyone arguing for any of these platforms to put their games on another platform day and date, whether it's PlayStation putting it on PC or Xbox putting it on PC, then what's to say that Xbox shouldn't just put its games on PlayStation, and PlayStation shouldn't just put their games on Xbox?
They should.
Day and date. Why not? Because if we're not going to give people reasons to purchase the consoles, then we might as well fucking not give people reasons to purchase the consoles.
I mean, if the consoles can't justify their own existence, then the consoles can't justify their own existence, which I'm not saying they can't. Again, I think I've made that abundantly clear, but if they can't justify their own existence, that is not my problem.
Right? Let's just throw up our hands and say, fuck it. PC doesn't need PlayStation to play PlayStation games. PlayStation doesn't need Xbox to play Xbox games. Xbox doesn't need Switch to play Nintendo games. Fuck it. Who cares? I'm sorry. That is fucking stupid. And for anyone to try to say that it's not the same thing, no, you're wrong. It is literally the same thing.
Oh, well, never mind. He said I'm wrong.
Because if it's okay for PC to play PlayStation games at the same time that PlayStation gets them, you are saying, hey, PC players, here's a bunch of PlayStation games. By the way, you don't need a PlayStation to play them.
Cool.
That's no different than putting PlayStation games on Xbox, or Xbox games on PlayStation, and saying, hey, Xbox guys, here's a bunch of PlayStation games. You don't need a PlayStation to play them. Or hey, PlayStation guys, here's a bunch of Xbox games. You don't need an Xbox to play them.
He's mad, though. He's getting angry. Like, sir, this is a Wendy's. This is video games. Come on now.
It's the same fucking thing. And I'm sorry, no. No, no, no. If PC guys want PlayStation games, which, hey, I can understand, PlayStation makes some of the best games in the industry.
That's true, yeah. PlayStation's made some bangers, dude. I remember playing Uncharted 2 when I was little, and like, it just, dude, it fucking blew my mind. I'm still waiting for Until Dawn. Like, do you realize how long I've been waiting for Until Dawn to come to PC? I would love to play that again. But again, I'm not gonna go buy the disc and, you know, fire up the old PS4 to play it. And I'll play it if it comes to PC, but that's kind of the point, right? I don't remember the name of the studio that made Until Dawn, but if they want to make another quick, like, what? I'm not going to pay 60 for it, but if you want, like, 30 bucks or so, yeah, I'd pay that. Hell yeah. Love to play that game again. Which is kind of the point, right? You can make more money with all the, especially these older titles that, you know, what's the harm? What's the harm in giving us Uncharted 2, right? And presumably Uncharted 1 as well, but, yeah, I don't see the whole argument being made here. It's just, again, it basically boils down to me selfish, me no want you to have what me want. It's sad, dude. It's sad.
If they want PlayStation games, they either wait for a possible PC port, or they invest in a PlayStation. End of story. For me, there is no further discussion about this. That's the way it should be. Anything else, for me, is disrespectful.
You know, I'm actually right there with them. Let's end this here, dude. This video is going to take forever anyway, so, that should be the end of discussion. He's basically been repeating the same points. He's just throwing his toys. And again, this is not about Supernova. It was never about Supernova. This is about this mindset. And I see it more with Sony players, PlayStation players, but I'm sure Xbox has it too. I've seen it somewhat, and I don't know, man. I think PC, I used to see it more back when the console wars were like a big thing. But now that PC's going a little more mainstream, I just don't see it as much. But look, let me know down below, guys. How do you feel about this? I mean, this is just the type of thing I think we need to work to get out of gaming. And the way I think we need to get it out is not by shutting these people down, removing their channels. I'm not calling on them to be canceled. No, I think we just need to point and laugh at the ridiculousness of this, because it is ridiculous. It is the dumbest shit. I am not here for it. I want people to be able to enjoy games. And again, I'm going to go back to something I mentioned, because this video was very big on repeating itself. So if a console cannot justify its existence without exclusives, then that console has no right to exist. Justify through quality, not through putting up these arbitrary lines. That's just dumb as hell, man. But anyway, again, let me know down below. Do you agree with me, or do you agree with Supernova? You know, let's get a frickin' discussion going, friends. And again, please do go subscribe to Griffin Gaming, who is the one who actually showed me this video. Not personally, I don't know the guy. I saw this video and I was watching again like the first 2 minutes of his, and I was like, oh shit, I want to talk about this, because this is something I've wanted to get off my chest for a while. I do not like the fanboy mentality, but I do like to point and laugh occasionally. And look, if somebody wants to make a video on me and come back, point and laugh, I'm cool with that, dude. I've made some shit content in the past. I've had some bad takes. Go for it. Let's do it. But that's kind of the thing, right? Creators got to keep other creators honest, and this was a bad take. So do better. I know you can. And to anybody watching this video, just remember, sharing is caring. Until next time, I've been Das Food. Bye, friends.